Well, it is Tuesday and I am back in the office. I was in Trenton, New Jersey this morning representing a client at a restraining order hearing, and now I'm back in the office in Morristown, New Jersey. Another busy week for a law firm before the Christmas holiday and the holiday season. Put out a blog article regarding civil liability and criminal matters, and specifically the effect of no contest pleas and guilty pleas. Now, I put out in the article that there's a reason why a person would plead no contest as opposed to guilty, whether it be through a negotiated or open plea. And the most common reason is because of some type of civil liability, because courts have ruled that whether it be in Pennsylvania or New Jersey, where our law firm practices and represents clients, this is the way of kind of protecting your client from possible civil litigation. Now, obviously, the victim will probably file a lawsuit, but you don't want to help it along by entering a guilty plea and just simply giving them an admission on the record in court. So you would plead no contest. A no contest plea just basically means that you're not contesting, I hate to use that word within the definition, but you're not contesting the alleged facts. And the judge, after hearing the facts, will make a final finding, and there's about a 99.9% chance that you're going to be found guilty, and the court will find that you've been found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. That is the standard in a criminal case. With a negotiated guilty plea or an open plea, you're making admissions through a process known as a colloquy. That's not going to happen in a no contest plea, and because there's no admission of guilt, there's no civil liability which can attach in the form of those admissions being introduced at a civil proceeding. So the article lays out in a very detailed fashion. Well, often criminal defense lawyers are asked to give advice and counsel in civil matters, and while our law firm wants to stay in its lane, and we do have attorneys on staff who can help us with civil matters, whenever we represent a client, they ask a question about civil liability. The first thing we'll talk about is a no contest plea. Now, there is a downside with the no contest plea in the fact that prosecution may argue during the sentencing that you haven't taken responsibility. But again, that's a situation where your attorney must understand the judge's philosophy, the sentencing philosophy, and whether or not this no contest plea is going to have any effect. Ultimately and procedurally, the effect of a no contest plea and a guilty plea are the same, but you get that extra layer of protection, which we often advise clients who are looking at a case where they could be sued for a substantial amount of either physical injury, property damage, or sometimes even death. So these are ways to limit civil exposure. But if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, the website gambonelaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there, and my blogs and my podcast. And we come out with our mailed newsletter, which is also available on the website. We've had some fantastic updates to the website. We've really done a lot to bring the website ready to go for the 2024 year. I'm a firm believer in keeping content fresh and updated. Again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, the website gambonelaw.com. Please visit it. You will see an updated video library. You will see the blogs. You will see, and you'll have contacts. Connections and links to everything on our social media pages. And all this is provided at no cost because we believe that an educated client is in the best possible position to receive a great result in their case. Even though it's a holiday season, we understand that a criminal case can happen at any time or any place. So have a great Tuesday. Please enjoy it responsibly. The holidays aren't an excuse to simply make bad judgments. I know it's a tough holiday season for a lot of people, but once again, please enjoy it responsibly, and I'll talk to you all very soon.